Fitch Ratings has revised its outlook on Ghana's credit rating from stable to negative. This due to a ballooning deficit despite strong growth in the country. Carmen Altenkirch, who's the primary analyst at Fitch Ratings, joins us now on the line for more detail on this. Thanks so much for joining us, Carmen, this afternoon. Well, as I say, we've had a revision come through on Ghana's credit rating. What do you make of the move, and has it been warranted?
Well, in Fitch's view, the substantial increase in the deficit from 12.1% of GDP compared to an initial projection of 4.8% at the start of the year is certainly concerning. Not even just the magnitude of the numbers, but also what it really implies about the serious loss of fiscal control. It is also concerning from Fitch's perspective that the government opted to increase this burgeoning increase in current expenditure by taking on debt at such punitive rates in excess of 20%. Of concern to us at Fitch has also been the increase in the debt figures, which have risen from 31% at the time of the last elections to 47% at the end of 2012. Now, this is above the B median of 44% of GDP.
According to your report last year, the budget was funded mainly through borrowings and at high interest on the domestic market, and that pushed government debt to 47% of GDP for the 2012 period. Carmen, how should government be managing debt right now to get back to those stable levels?
Well, I think from Fitch's perspective, the first thing that the government needs to do is produce a credible budget deficit at the time of the March elections. We've penciled in a deficit of 8% of GDP for 2013 and declining to around 5% of GDP in 2014. Now, if the government is able to reduce the deficit, this combined with strong nominal GDP growth and robust revenue growth should help to reduce pressure on domestic financing markets. But it is really key that the government starts to substantially reduce the deficit at the risk of interest rates remaining at current levels, which are in excess of 20%, which is very high.